So, hello. Could you briefly introduce yourself?
Good morning. Thank you for having me here. My name is Ewa Lejman. I'm a legal advisor and tax advisor from VH Partners. We are based in Malta, but I'm head of the Polish desk and I work in Poland, in Katowice and in Warsaw. And we represent operators not only from Malta. Of course, I'm dealing with the clients in Poland. And yes, that's what I do every day.
Could you give us an overview of your conference session?
Of course, with pleasure. So I gave an update regarding this Polish jurisdiction. So to shorten what I said during my panel, is just that the situation in Poland is quite stable, and the last huge amendment of the gambling law was introduced in 2017. Since that time, we didn't implement any big changes to the gambling law, but we had a general election in Poland last month. And what happened in Poland? We have a new government, which is old new government, because the Law and Justice, the party which governed actually Poland for the last 4 years, also won this general election. But we have a new Ministry of Finance in Poland, which is important for the gambling industry. Why? Because we don't have a separate regulatory body governing the gambling industry. But the regulatory body in Poland is the Ministry of Finance. And as I said, we have a new Ministry of Finance since last Friday, actually, because the new cabinet was sworn last Friday. And so since last Friday, we have a new Ministry of Finance, and we need to wait, I don't know, maybe a couple of weeks or even months to see what kind of decision this person will make regarding the gaming industry.
Yes, thank you. And why did you decide to take the invitation and become a speaker of the 12th edition of the summit?
It's a great pleasure and honor to be here. It's a wonderful place. I can meet many interesting people from the gambling industry, and I hope to share my knowledge. I hope to share my experience with not only with lawyers but people from the industry. So it's a great possibility to share information and simply knowledge regarding what's happening in Poland, what's happening in Europe, so many advantages to be here.
So we may say that this event is a must attend for those who are engaged in the gambling and entertainment industry. Yes.
Yes, for sure. This is a place where it's a must to be here, and of course a pleasure, not only a must.
Yes. So, if you had the power to change anything in the present state of the global gambling industry, what would it be?
Oh, what a tough question. There was a discussion about about some new regulation regarding responsible gambling. So I think that could be an issue for all countries to amend the law, to introduce some new bylaws. And that's also a huge challenge for the gambling industry. So I guess that would be my choice.
Yes. And my last question for you is, if you could give one advice for the upcoming speakers next year, what would it be?
The one advice, I think for all speakers and for all people who represent the gambling industry and for all lawyers, we need to work together. We need to observe what the European Commission is doing, because I know that there are some new initiatives for the gambling industry. And what else? We need to share knowledge between us and experience, and then I hope that some new initiatives will come up, and hopefully to see all of my friends and which I met here next year.